Yo, Red here today as we are a short couple weeks away from season 18. I thought it'd be a good time to make a little prep guide so that you can be prepared and ready for the upcoming season. At the time of recording, we don't know what the season's about. We also don't know what raid is coming. We should find out what raid is being released this week, so be sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on that announcement. But yeah, with the new raid coming out, you might want to get a little preparation done in case you are wanting to partake in the world's first race. Due to the fact that it is a D1 raid returning, you will need to complete both the normal version as well as the harder challenge mode version within the first 24 hours in order to be classed as world first. But I guess most teams will probably just want to do the normal version if they don't really care about the emblem or just want to experience the harder difficulty version that was only available for the first 24 hours. So what can you do to prepare for the new season? Well, obviously you can hold bounties like most of us will be doing. Mainly going to want to prioritize the weekly bounties that you can acquire from Shorhan on the Cosmodrome as well as Varix on Europa. These obviously give the most amount of XP, so you'll want to save those as a top priority. Iron Banner no longer has bounties, so you can't save any of those. So your next biggest XP hoard would be daily bounties. Daily bounties will give you the next biggest amount of XP, and you can get those from any vendor in the game. Apart from the Dreaming City bounties that you get from Pet Revenge, because I believe those still give a little bit less XP than what others do. So ignore those ones and just hoard other daily bounties from vendors. Also, if you are not at 1570 power as of season 17, and you are still on that power level grind rather than pinnacle grind, what you can do is you can hoard, I believe, 7 bounties from both Vanguard, Crucible, Gambit, and Banshee. And then when the new season drops, you can complete 1 bounty from each of those vendors. And then you just get a free powerful drop. So that'll be a good thing to do if you are not at max power already. If you're asking why you can't hold just 8 to complete it, it's because if you have 8 and you turn in those 8 to claim the reward, you'll be capped at the season 17 highest power level, which will be 1560, rather than 1570 being the highest power cap in season 18. So if you're not at max power, probably consider hoarding just 7 of those so that you can complete the challenge when the new season drops immediately. And you can do those on all 3 characters as well if you want to. Next, because we have Arc 3.0 obviously coming next season, you can start hoarding some Glimmer, as you will need to buy with Glimmer the new grenades for your classes, as well as the upcoming fragments that will probably be released after the raid comes out. Obviously we will get some fragments with the launch of it, just to like play test it, but most of the more advanced fragments that are more interesting and can be used in build crafting will most likely be held behind the completion of the raid, or some other community style event like we had this season where we needed to complete a certain number of that new activity. There are also some arc-based exotics for every class that you could try getting a good pair of. The Crown of Tempest, Zer was selling a really good roll of that, so if you grab that, congrats, you're now set for Warlock if that becomes really good. There are also some other exotics that you can go farm for, look in your collections to see what those would be. Anything to do with the Arc subclass in general will probably be a good thing to keep an eye on. So yeah, just make sure you're keeping an eye out for any exotics that drop between now and August 23rd. And I believe that's everything to be able to be as prepared as you can be for when season 18 launches on August 23rd. Obviously, as I said, this week we will find out which raid is going to be returning. So if you do have Destiny 1 and you want to be Omega prepared, and your team also wants to, you could probably rerun that raid, either King's Fall or Rapid Machine, whichever it ends up being, in Destiny 1 to like remind yourself how it plays. But similar to how Vault of Glass was, they will be changing some aspects to update it to the Destiny 2 sandbox, and also just remove most of the boring stuff that were in either of the raids. But yeah, make sure you're subscribed so you know which raid comes out as of next season, as I'll have a video on that as soon as it comes out. And yeah, if you've enjoyed, consider subscribing, follow my Twitch as I'll be streaming when the new season launches. And I'll also have a video up of my reaction to the live stream or video that they release before the new season drops, going over the Destiny showcase, which should probably be really good. But yeah, that's everything. Peace.